your girl Kay, and I'm back with another video. And I got a special guest with me today, and we're gonna be talking all things kitchens, our regrets, suggestions, all that good stuff. Y'all ready?
Special guest. All right.
Introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Jason. I'm that guy in the background doing
all the hard work.
All the hard work, and Kaylynn takes the glory for it.
Yeah. All right, if I'm looking down, guys, I'm on my phone with the questions. Our first question that we got about the kitchen was, how long did it take for us to do the kitchen?
A solid 3 months or so, roughly. We were having issues with, getting material, shipping, and also the biggest factor, money.
And time. We both worked full time at the time, and we had a 7-month-old baby. So we were trying to work around doing stuff at night and on the weekends. And some things we couldn't do at night because it was going to be too loud, and his room is like above the kitchen. Yeah,
so we made it work. We have a grill outside, so we made it work. We take our dishes to our parents' house and use their dishwasher, or they wash it for us.
Yeah, that was very helpful.
So.
And they cooked us dinner sometime too, so we didn't have to eat much takeout.
No.
Our next question was, what would we have done differently?
I would have more trim around the edges.
I would have started sooner. That's what I would have done differently.
Started sooner?
Yes, I wish we redid the kitchen when we first got the house.
I would have had better planning. I would have chose my granite first before, choosing colors and tile colors, because that was the biggest factor we was running into, because we originally had a certain tile that we wanted for our backsplash, but then that tile didn't really match our granite, so we had to go back to the drawing board for that. That was a big hurdle we had to get over.
Another thing I would have done differently was budget first. We had a budget, but we kind of just went with the flow as we saw things fit.
Yeah, definitely would add 20% more on top of the budget. Wherever you think you're gonna spend, add 20%, because you're going to run into things, especially if you have an older house. You might find some rot. Yeah, our house had termite damage. After we buying the house, they say they fixed it, but of course, when you take the sheetrock off, you see some things that didn't get fixed, so we had to get that fixed. I also would have planed on my studs, because sometimes the studs are not perfectly straight, and that makes a big difference on your final finish with your tile and your cabinets, because if your studs are bowed, your tile's gonna have a certain, hump in them. That's the way to say it. Okay, if you look at certain angles, you will notice it because you did it. For me, I'm OCD, that would bother me. I would have planned on my stuff.
Your tiles wouldn't be in line if.
Yeah, it'll have a little hump, and you can't really bend the tile. And also I would add blocking. Sometimes the layout of your cabinets, they don't always line up with a stud. And so we kind of got inventive on how we install our cabinets.
Yeah, and you need that extra blocking because you're putting heavy things in your cabinets, and you don't want your cabinets falling down.
Yeah, because we got all glass. Money tells you what you can and can't do, and that's the biggest factor we ran into.
What were some of your regrets about the kitchen? I regret not getting the dish pump. Jason asked me, did I want it? And I was like, no, I don't need it. Yeah, we needed it. So listen to your man, or always go with your gut instinct. If you want it, just go ahead and do it. You're only doing this kitchen one time, so just get what you want. I wish that we could have added a window. Added a window in our kitchen.
That was not happening.
That would have completely blew the budget, but that would have been nice. Another question we had was, where did we get our cabinets from?
So we have a local company that's not too far from where we lived at. That was the biggest problem when we was kind of brainstorming cabinets. I was going to the big box stores, look at their cabinets, but I noticed how they were built. Weren't solid plywood. It was like particle board on the backs. It just didn't look solid. They were gonna hold up the test of time. Their cabinets is from, I believe, the Philippines, I want to say.
Yeah, I think they're based out of the Philippines.
Where they came painted in the color that we wanted.
Yeah, they were very cost effective. They worked with you. They actually planned our kitchen, so we told them what we wanted when it came to our, what's the round thing?
Oh, Lazy Susans.
Our Lazy Susans, where we wanted that.
Yeah.
They told us how to best use our space when it came to the cabinets. And they actually did the planning.
They laid out everything, and she sent us some
ideas, and we said yay, nay.
Yeah, she emailed us some renderings of the design of the kitchen, how we wanted it. Like she wanted a lazy Susan, a spice rack. You know, I wanted drawers for my base.
If you can just Google search, or I actually found them on Facebook Market, but just Google local cabinets in your area, and that should point you in the right direction. And then you can basically price compare if you don't want to use like a big box store like Lowe's. So how much did we pay for our cabinets?
I think we paid
$8,000.
$8,000.
That was tax, shipping,
everything.
Or not shipping, but delivery.
Only thing those cabinets didn't have were handles.
Yeah.
But
and they do not include install.
They don't include install.
So if you get a contractor, they will have to install it, or if you're DIYing it like we did, you got to install them yourself. So if you haven't seen that video, make sure you check that video out. How much did our kitchen cost us?
I would say our kitchen probably cost us between $16,000 and $20,000.
And that's including appliances, tools that we needed.
I had a lot of tools already, so give or take on tools.
Also, you might want to consider when it comes to tools like tile cutters, things like that, you can also rent those things, and that could be cost effective instead of buying everything, especially if you're not going to do another project. And we honestly just decided that because we saw our refrigerator on sale, and we literally based that color off of
That's right,
our whole kitchen. So we was like, okay, I guess we're doing black stainless steel now.
That's right, because the kitchen is the most expensive thing to do in the whole house, right? So your appliance package, average refrigerator is like $2,500. I'll tell you for a decent one, middle of the road refrigerator is $2,500. So once you factor in a refrigerator, a stove that's probably $2,000, a dishwasher is probably anywhere from $800 to $1,000. You're looking at $6,000, $7,000 just in appliances, not counting your sink. I didn't know how much sinks cost. Sinks, I can't help it.
I know, but when it looks so bad, it just keeps.
Well, yeah, sinks. Sinks are one of those things I feel like shouldn't cost what they cost.
They cost so much. And a good faucet. And you want a good faucet because you're using this we use our kitchen every day. So
do not cheap out.
cheap out on the faucet. And it's hard to replace once you get it in there.
It's not that bad, but it's inconvenient.
Well, it's inconvenient.
Yeah, you don't want to lay it back on your sink to do your replacing your faucets. When we did our kitchen, I sat down and laid out everything like how I wanted. She gave me the idea what she was looking for, and then I tried to make her imagination to reality. So I know she likes to have her blenders, her juicers, and she wants more storage and this, that, and the third. Well, I know that means she gonna need a lot of plugs in her kitchen. So we ended up adding like 10 plugs in our kitchen. Our kitchen originally had like what? 4. All
right, that's a wrap. I hope we answer you guys' questions. If you have any more questions, don't be afraid to comment down below. Let us know your questions. Try to guess what project we're doing next. We have a good project coming, and we can't wait to show you guys. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.